In this video, we're going to do some tricks with sticks. So this is where you put the sticks into a predefined position, such as sticks left, sticks right, sticks together, sticks apart. And the model does kind of a twirly thing. And then as soon as you feel it going out of control or moving away, you just put the sticks back to where they were and the model settles down immediately. They're a bit like a snap roll where you're not 100% sure where the model's actually going to end up, but it's kind of fun. And so you just put it into your routine occasionally. And we're going to start with the sticks apart version. Now you definitely want to be trying this on the sim first, just to get a feel of what's actually going to be going on. And if you do the sticks apart method in a hover, what happens is you get the swirly thing and the model just slowly drifts off. If we start from a side in hover, you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Now if we can start from a stationary position, slightly nose up, we get more of a funnel effect. So if we start with a little bit of forward flight, pull the nose up so that it's stationary in front of you and then bang the sticks apart, get this really neat looking funnel. And if you get it just right, it should stay fairly stationary. Now you don't want to start in a tail up position because then you'll get more of a corkscrew, and corkscrews we'll cover in another video. But in order to keep a corkscrew in place, you have to move the collective up and down. So you want to start in a nose up position, sticks apart, and you should get a really nice funnel. And then when you put the sticks back to center, you shouldn't be in too bad a position. The model shouldn't be moving fast or inverted or anything like that. Now what you can do if you start in a nose down position is we can actually do this as a moving maneuver. So we're going to be in forward flight. I'm going to put the nose down slightly, bit of positive collective, and then we're going to bang the sticks apart. And you get this corkscrew. It's fairly safe because the positive collective is kind of keeping it up there. This particular maneuver actually looks really good when it goes away from you. So you kind of power out from maybe a stationary position or from a takeoff, and then you kind of just bang the sticks apart and with a little bit of collective, and it kind of just swirls away from you. It looks really, really nice. Now you can do that from an inverted backward position as well. I don't think it looks quite as good. It looks a little bit messy, but it's exactly the same thing. You're going to keep negative collective, sticks apart, and it'll just do the swirl as it moves away from you. Another variation is where you fly away from yourself. You do a half loop to inverted, and then as you're coming down, you can pull the sticks apart and you get this nice little descending funnel. Also a very effective move, kind of as you're returning back to center, very useful. And you can do a similar thing backwards inverted as well. So fly away, backwards inverted, half loop, and then as you're descending, sticks apart and start that funnel. And now we'll move on to the sticks together version. So interestingly, this has the exact same start positions as the sticks apart version. We'll do the same three maneuvers, the stationary, the traveling, and the descending, and then we'll do the same two variations for each one. So for the stationary, you want to get into that nose up stationary position, sticks together, and then it'll start the funnel. And then you can do the same thing inverted as well. If you start from an inverted nose down position, stationary, you can then get an inverted funnel. And these look pretty good. So if you get that start position just right, you can get this funnel to stay on the spot for a little bit at least. For the traveling version of sticks together, we're going to use the same two variations that we used for sticks apart. The first one is we're going to start in the nose down position, give collective, sticks together, and it'll go away nicely. And the second variation is inverted tail down. And then as we go away, we're going to add negative collective, and you get a really nice looking corkscrew. And the last maneuver for sticks together is going to be the descending funnels. So exactly the same thing as sticks apart. We're going to go away in forward flight, we're going to pull a half loop, and then as we start our descent, we're going to push the sticks together and keep a little bit of positive collective so it comes down towards us. I've definitely seen this maneuver more than a few times at Global 3D, where it comes towards the ground at quite a high speed. A really nice looking maneuver. And the second variation of that is where we're going to go away in inverted tail forward flight, and do the half loop and then come down, sticks together, and get the descending funnel. Okay, so you're starting to get the picture here. So if we very quickly go through sticks left and sticks right, and then we can talk about which ones maybe you should learn, because you don't want to be learning all of these. I mean, there's a lot of combinations. I'll talk some more about that at the summary at the end. So with sticks left and sticks right, you want to reverse things slightly. So for the stationary versions, instead of starting nose up, you actually want to start tail up. So if we go backwards and then we just get it to stop in front of us in a tail up position, put sticks left or sticks right, you should be able to get that same funnel. And we can do this inverted as well, but we're going to start in the nose up position this time. And then for the traveling corkscrews, this is going to be very similar, except that instead of nose down, we're going to start with nose up, so traveling backwards, upright, or we can do it traveling forwards, inverted. And for the descending funnels, you want to enter your half loops either backwards or inverted nose first. And we can do both sticks left and sticks right. So in summary, this is a nice little maneuver that you can just throw in, very short, and it just changes the style or changes the pace of what you were doing. Now, we've shown you a whole bunch of variations here, and the truth is you don't have to learn all of them. Ideally, you want to take the 3 maneuvers that we've shown. So we've shown stationary, traveling, and descending. And you want to just figure out, okay, I'm really good at the stationary sticks apart version, and you just want to be really good at that. Or you might figure out that I want to be really good at sticks together flying away, or sticks right as I'm descending. So you need to go on the sim, play with sticks apart, sticks together, left and right, figure out what works for you or what kind of makes sense, and then just start using it in a routine. So the descending ones are really popular amongst 3D guys because they you come up over this half loop and it's almost like an overspeed descent, and you can just bang it into this downward corkscrew. But if you're at the stage where you can just fly around and you can do upright and inverted flight, it's a good idea to start with the stationary ones. So I would start with the stationary ones and then go on to the moving ones or the traveling version. And when you can do those, then you can start playing with the descending ones.
Is that okay with the 3 times in?
Yeah, I'm on 3 times.
This is Tron's maneuver. Tron's maneuver sticks together.
Do you actually hold that in? Did you just hold them and let it go?
Yeah, you just hold it. Start this way. You can see it drifts off.
Yeah.
It does it, but it drifts off.
Is that because you're using the rudder on the tail? Is that what makes it drift?
I don't know. So what I showed John was you get the model into tail down position.
Yeah. It then becomes a funnel. Is that a tail in funnel, yeah?
Yeah, but you can't talk while I'm doing the maneuver.
Oh, sorry, mate. Do it again.
Yeah, so it's basically it's like a little funnel, but if you start at level, you get that drifts off. But so if you get it into the stop 45, nose up position. This way as well. Right, let's do a travelling one.
What happens if you do it nose down?
it becomes a corkscrew. So, yeah. So if we did the sticks together one, nose up, if we did it nose down, it becomes like a corkscrew.
Right.
This one we're going to go sticks apart. So this way.
It sticks apart. Forward moving one's better looking, I think.